coffee.
Hello everyone, welcome to Monday. Oh wait a minute,
It's Friday. Friday musing.
Welcome to Friday Hobby Hangout. This one's going to be a bit random. Definitely, we've got a room full of people. We have kicked the dogs out though. So tonight we've got me and Rachel, Matthew Pink. There he is. And I don't know. Can I cut to Sam? How do I do that? Maybe I do that. No, that's not you. There you are, Sam. You're in the corner. There you go. Let's lift it up a bit. And we've got Sam.
I'm covered in dog hairs at the minute.
And it's covered in dog hairs. So it's all a little bit random at the moment. But we're going to see what we can do to build a Dreadsaurian and chat about the hobby.
Yeah.
So maybe if we do an audio test, can everybody... I'll tell you what, if we can all do a hello, one at a time, then people can tell us whether they can hear okay. Rachel, say hello from back there, actually.
Hi.
Right, could everybody hear that? And somebody put, I can hear Rachel. Okay. Crikey. While we're waiting for the whether you can hear Rachel, I think you can hear me. So let's catch up on the chat and see who's in the chat before we get into hobbying.
Oh.
What? Do you want to get into
No,
hobbying?
I already started opening.
No, well you can start. Shall I, I'll tell you what, let's put this up and then Sam can be undoing the bags and stuff. There you are, Sam. And I can be catching up on the chat. So here's Sam getting his Dreadsaurian out. Stalker 40k was in, wishing everyone a happy weekend. Karanis has joined us. And it was Karanis and Stalker 40k for a while, and they were there before me by a long shot.
I want to say thank you to Karanis as well, because he joined me on Twitch for ages, as well as a few others. Akaya did as well. Amit joined me.
Oh, nice.
And we sat and played D&D. I had no clue what I was doing. I got killed. There was a lot of death.
Did you have a good time?
It was alright, yeah. It was 2 hours of getting killed.
2 hours of getting killed.
Yeah, it's as alright as that could be. But
well, can you tell what happens as soon as Sam's here? My run through the chat to catch up just instantly gets delayed.
Quick fire, Phil.
Quick fire.
Shut up.
Okay. Furious George is in there. This is going to be a full build live stream. Yes, Sam is going to build the entire Dreadsaurian in the space of 60 minutes. That's what we're hoping for.
I'll be happy if I can get the jaw working.
Okay, what else have we got? Furious George, let's keep going down. Karanis, Stalker 40k, Derpimus Maximus joined us. Howdy folks, how you doing? MCM 1966 is here. That's brilliant. Blimey, third time in a row that you've made a show. Thank you very much for joining us.
That's dedication.
There's some hobby stuff going off. Derpimus Maximus has got his blue stuff ready, so when his Basilisk ordered arrives, he can mould a missing bit from an old one. That's awesome. In fact, I've got a tutorial going up on use of that, but I'm sure you know what you're doing. But we need to get that uploaded at some point.
What's that for?
Using the blue stuff. Or have you already done
No,
one?
I did it. I did it for this, but it didn't work out. I was going to be using that resin. You know, the one that we're going to use for water effects now on the city board.
Yeah.
I bought a load of resin to try and make like copies of stuff because I was going to cover my repulsor in Saurian stuff. I was going to have this down the side of my repulsor. But I might get you to do it properly, and then when I get one of them big, massive Primaris tanks, it could have. Oh, it's going to be too late by then.
It's too late. We will have built it.
It's too late, mother.
It's too late.
Oh, there's a massive mould line there.
We're
I
just
didn't
getting
realise
another
that.
Dreadsaurian.
Look at that.
Oh, you might have to ask for a spare part.
That's like
right.
a whole part of his head.
Corinthian Skag is saying Dreadsaurian, will we paint it live? Yes, as soon as Sam's finished building it, he's straight on to painting it. No, I don't think we're going to get it painted tonight. Johnson 8 is in saying evening all. It's been a while. It has indeed, but thank you for joining us. Rowers joined us. Reaper 28 screaming out Valric at the top of the capital locks, which is always good to see. The Valric heresy ends tonight. What's happening to the Valric heresy?
Valrakian.
Yeah.
I don't know. Valrak, is that Chapter Master Valrak?
Yeah, it's Chapter Master Valric. Every now and then people just shout out Valric, which is cool.
Yeah, he's doing podcasting as well, I think. Which we need to sort our podcast out.
Oh, I tried, but someone gave me the wrong password.
Oh, is that what? I knew you were going to be trying that. You know, you said you were going to do an experiment.
Tabletop Ops is in there right on time. Hello, Squeak the Storm Vermin. Great name. Hi, Beard.
He's been
Hi,
here for
Squeak.
ages.
How you doing?
Squeaks.
No, I've not seen him for a while. Then.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Furious
wait, before you carry on, can I chop this with clippers, or do I need to heat it with like stuff?
Away from the model, though, Sam. There's a saw there as well if you want to cut through it to be super safe. Little red handle thing there.
Yeah, but that's
there you
fine.
go.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
look,
how
hold on.
confident are we right now?
Let's just This is the head, so look, place it down like that, brace it, and just do that.
That's not what I needed to.
What?
I needed it closer.
Yeah, but you get it off the thing first,
okay,
otherwise
I get
things
you.
snap.
I didn't want to cover your whole desk in rubbish.
There we go, there's a tip. Make sure you get rid of the block before you start trimming them down, otherwise you get snaps and it just ruins the surface.
This is the same as using tools.
Oh, this is...
You know when we were building when you were building the studio, and I was trying to use tools.
Right, okay, who else have we got in there? I've completely lost the chat now. Here we go.
Oh.
Heresy,
Have you watched it before?
Yeah, I've watched it twice.
Always watched it twice.
I didn't realise I'd already watched it once.
Graham Rigg is in. Hey Graham, how you doing? Rachel, you are taking over this job. It's impossible. Primaris Marine DYL. Hi all, how you doing? Kablams is in. Hey Kablams. What else have we got? Right, lots. Oh, at Wargamer Online. What is the best chapter and why are they the Blood Ravens? If I had to choose the best chapter, it would be the Blood Ravens. There you go.
I do like the what's their character?
Gabriel Angelos.
Yeah, Angelos. The model was amazing.
Right.
Although there was a third-party model which I actually preferred more.
Dipimus Maximus, I couldn't handle them. Oh dear me, right, okay then.
Yeah.
Furious George, this looks chaotic. Yes, I think you've pretty much called up the keyword for tonight's show. We should have just called it Chaos Reigns. Henrik Forsberg, I wasn't planning on painting tonight, but I'll guess I'll have to join you hobbying now. Excuse me, that's good news.
Do it.
Do a bit of hobby. D. Mawson, Rachel was heard. There you go. We've finally got I want a hoodie like Phil's. I like the red interior. They are available from our website. So if you go to that and go through to the
Spreadshirt.
the spread, yeah, but you can link to it. It's
Shop.
linked through our website.
Yeah.
So you go through to the Spreadshirt shop and you can order one. I think I'm pretty certain you can. And if it's not quite how you like, let us know and we'll move the logos around and stuff because that's the kind of service we offer.
They are quite nice.
They're
hoodies
nice
as well.
hoodies. They
yeah.
are nice hoodies. Yeah,
I do like the little red hoodie. Actual red hood bit.
they are good.
But you got yours as well. You have as well,
Yeah.
haven't you? Look at you all being.
I'm
Well,
too
we've just
hot.
been.
I'm too hot
Branded.
tonight.
We've just been to the studio and filmed some stuff for the D-Day dice.
Oh, that was a good game.
So it was supposed to be 20 minutes.
It obviously wasn't because I played
And
it.
Rachel was playing, so 20 minutes turned into an hour of actual gameplay.
I got told off.
Wow. She dragged it out 20 minutes into an hour.
There were
By Mark.
decisions to be
No,
made.
yeah, there
Oh
was two.
no!
So-
I've seen a demo of that game, and it does require you to make decisions. So
Yeah.
that must be a nightmare for
Yeah,
you.
especially when she works
Difficult.
every single decision out before actually making a choice.
And we still didn't. I'm not going to spoil it.
Don't spoil it, Rachel. Don't spoil it. The video will come out soon. Right, what else have we got? Wait. No, I've already done that. Vaughan Killian is in. Hey Vaughan, how you doing?
Hello.
Right, we can hear the heresy. None are exempt from the Emperor's light. There's a lot of. We can hear Rachel.
Hey. That's all you need.
Oh dear me. More dino bits for the win. Where are we now then? So Scott Beale, hello. Hey Scott Beale, how you doing?
Hi,
Glad
Scott.
you could make us. I apologise if this is an insult on your ears because it is a little bit manic in here, but we'll do our best.
We can always leave.
I think we'll settle down when the giddiness gets over, isn't it? We're just
It's
all
been a
little bit
while since
excited.
we've all
We're all in the room
Yeah.
together. It is good.
Happy
It is
days.
good. What else have we got? Johnny Rockstar saying evening all, and Patrick Metzger at Wargammer Online. Is this now a Phil show? Is it at your place? Right. So it is at my place, and although we look like we're in the same room, we're not. We're miles apart from each other, and I've done some very clever editing. So when like Sam's working like now, and I pretend I reach across and put my hand on screen, that's not actually my hand. Mike's standing in as a body double for me. So he just listens out for me moving my stuff, and then so it was Mike who showed Sam how to cut that piece of flash off.
Cheers, Mike.
No, we're in one room. Who knows what this is going to do to my data, whether it will endanger Monday musings or not, but we're just going to give it a go.
But I can't get blamed
Totally
for
worth
it.
You can't get blamed for it this time, Sam. You are free from blame, although a little bit of blame. Right, okay, Liam Baddeley. The name should have been Dreadbeard Hour. Nice, good name.
Dreadbeard out.
Dreadbeard Hour. Frost and Fizz saying hello to everyone. Hey, Frost and Fizz, how you doing?
Hello.
Akari is in. He's joining us.
Hello, Amit.
And Void72, hello everyone. Oh dear me, and Hyrinthian Skag, I started my free guild army. Awesome. Furious George has got a question. Phil, your mic seems quiet compared to Sam. I think it's because we've put the mic in the middle of us. So apologies. I'll have to remember that the mic's over there.
But you boom a lot louder than me. So.
And I do boom, so apologies, but thank you. I'll remember that.
What was I about to say? Whose name did you say before Furious George?
That was ages ago.
No, just now. Just now when you said Furious George.
Akaria, Void72.
Okay, what was I thinking?
Squeak, Frost and Fist, Liam.
He's gone. He's gone.
He's gone. We're moving on. Kablams. Right, okay. You guys are awesome. Don't forget to gift me the Dreadsaurian. That's coming from Reaper. We could. Patrick's just. Oh, Patrick, what have you gone and done? Since Phil claimed he did not get many donations, and this is more or less a Phil show. Here you go. Oh, Patrick, you're an angel. He's just donated £100. Let's cut to Sam because if I could do that, that's it. Oh, look at that happy face. Oh, no. Thank you very much.
Cheers,
You're
Patrick.
a major supporter of the channel, and we really appreciate what you do. I'm blown away.
Yeah,
by
and
that.
I'm actually cracking on with this now. It's been a while since. Well, I had to come here to get advice, and this is the first time since we picked this up that I've actually been able to come over and do it. So
It's good. I wouldn't cut it like that though.
really.
Thank you, Patrick. I have to move on, but I'd personally just spend the rest of the show thanking you. But we do need to move on. But that's really, really well appreciated. Right, Ralph Hummel. Lol, it was mine. It was not mine. Lol. I'm not quite sure what that was about. Just email me. Say Blood Ravens. Okay, I will do. Primaries. Right, it's all. I think we're more of that there. Furious George is saying thank you to Patrick. So's Akaria, and so's Vaughan, and rightly so. He's a lovely chap. Akaria thinks that's another Dreadsaurian. Does Rachel need 2 Dreadsaurians?
I think one should be enough.
I think one maybe is enough. But thank you so much for that. Right, I think at this stage, I think me and Sam are going to poke away at the Dreadsaurian. It's very scary how he handles a blade.
Over the show.
And then I think you and Pink need to kind of take over the main
I feel like
chair.
I'm going to break your clippers.
So do you want to do that? Do
Do
you want me to show you how to swap scenes, Rachel?
Sure, okay.
I think basically there's only 2
This
scenes
is
to
clearly
swap
well
between.
prepared.
Come on, you can do this. Right, okay, your camera's here.
Okay. Hi,
But
camera.
bear in mind that the microphone's over here, so you
Hi,
might just need to
microphone.
talk
Hi,
that way
mic.
a bit. And then all you need to do to swap between, if you just want like people to see, oh look, all of us,
Ooh.
that's that one. So that's, and then one down from that is, oh, well, that's us again. That's weird. And then there's Sam hacking away. Basically, swap between those 2, which is Sam's camera and this camera is probably
Okay.
best, yeah?
Yeah.
Unless you just want to go for that top
Oh.
one there. But essentially between
That's
those
not a good
2.
sound.
Have you got a
There
spare
you go.
card, Phil?
Right, let's squeeze pink in then.
You got a spare card, haven't you?
Yes, I've got a spare card.
Good.
Let Phil set himself up.
No,
and I'll
you go,
squeeze
you
him
go,
behind
Phil,
you go,
do
you
you want
squeeze
this
it.
chair?
No, I'm going to just
You
hang
gonna have-
around over the back.
You know
of
what, Phil?
Sam,
Do you want to take
basically.
over and just start cleaning up all this stuff properly?
Do you want to do it for him?
No, I think we can work. I think we can work
Right.
side by side.
Do you want to sit down though, because you're back?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Rachel, you get on with the chat. See what
Okay,
everybody's
chat,
up to
let's do
tonight.
We would have done
We
this
haven't got any
before, but
questions,
we only
have we?
just
I think my
like turned
glasses
up.
would help in this
Really did.
scenario. Okay.
As long as you show that.
Right, okay, so we've got lots of people thanking Patrick, and rightly so. What else have we got, guys?
Well, I was going to say, I can see I think what Sam's going to use that for is that new Forge World Super Heavy coming out for the Primaris.
I think that's going to be about 3.
No.
It's got to be 300.
No,
They've said it's the
no.
equivalent of a Thunderhawk, basically. It's not going to be. The Thunderhawk's like 700 quid, isn't it?
It looks, I mean, let's see what the people in the chat think, but it looks to only be about the size of
A fell
a Land
blade.
Raider and a half.
A fell
Yeah,
blade
and
with a Land Raider with a repulsor.
No, about the size of a Fell Blade.
I reckon it's going to be at least 2. I reckon they can chuck 300 quid on that.
Rachel, if you
200
want
maybe.
to,
But that's.
here
Maybe.
from the community.
I need to get the rest of
Yeah.
the stuff done first anyway. I've got the 2 repulsors to paint, which are
We've got some
next.
stuff about this
And then all the
idea.
rest of the
Two
infantry.
repulsors and the Super Heavy might make you a power gamer.
Oh,
It's a whole
is that him?
it's a company though, isn't it? So
Look at
I
that.
need
So this is the thing.
the thing. I should know its name. I just called it awesome. What is its name?
What have they
I
called?
don't know.
It's
Go
on the
back,
page.
go back onto the article.
Oh, Rachel.
Done.
Go up to the top.
I'm definitely not the right choice for this.
Astraeus super heavy tank.
Nice.
Yes. That thing. So that's a new thing?
It's not out yet. It's coming out soon, it says, but that is going to be amazing in Black Dragon livery.
That's a super new thing. It's not even out yet.
Karana says that's where your kidneys are going, right?
Yeah, I did say on the group chat the other day. Actually, it was on the Facebook group saying I need to sell one of your kidneys, but you don't check your Facebook, so you wouldn't know. So the kidneys are just going to get removed, and you're like, no knowledge. That's pretty cool.
Excellent. Okay, can't wait for that.
Do you have super glue, Phil? Actually, you know what? I'll check first, make sure it all fits
Okay,
before I
so
start gluing.
what is the
Where's
deal
this mould
with this
line then?
then?
I've chopped off most of it.
Oh, that's fine.
Well, you'd say it's fine, but
Oh, you guys are really making good progress with that.
wow, I'm just chopping
Yeah, well,
bits
Phil's
off.
making good progress with that.
Phil's butchery in the corner.
I'm only chopping big bits off at the moment.
Okay, so I'm told like this is a new thing that's not out yet. but it's
Astraeus
coming
super
out.
heavy tank,
The Astraeus super heavy tank.
and it's super amazing at killing flyers. Apparently, not that anyone takes flyers in our group, but it looks cool, doesn't it?
When is it got a bonus against stuff with the fly keyword or
I
flyers?
don't know.
I say otherwise my whole tower army's gonna cry.
It will be the fly
I
keyword.
hope
right?
That's
is.
what I mean.
I hope it is the fly keyword.
Have you seen what it does? It's scroll down, Rachel, and they've got the stats of what it does. So
It's,
just
um,
scroll
hold
down
on.
on the
It's
tape.
like 12
Yeah, hold
shots
on.
with 3 damage at minus 2
There we go.
80,
Okay,
I think.
So
I'm
yeah,
back on
scroll
it.
down. And use the mouse to.
You've
scroll.
got a really weird mouse though,
it's an
Phil.
apple.
It's an Apple
It's
mouse.
an apple
that's
mouse. It's weird.
Right,
just-
so hold on, back up. You're going all the way. Somewhere in there it says what it can do. There you
Oh,
go.
there we go.
12 shots. Go on, Pink, give the review of the macro accelerator
let's have a look
cannon.
then.
Take it away, Pink.
12 shots, minus 2 AP, 3 damage apiece.
Exactly as I like.
So
That's good
you're gonna
knowing,
be
isn't it?
you're gonna be hitting with 8 of those at least, you'd assume. We can only guess at the damage here, but looking at it, if it's anything like the Sicaran, it's going to be at least sort of strength 7, I'd imagine, possibly more
What do you
on
mean?
that.
Oh, yeah. I forgot there is still strength. I reckon it's going to be higher than strength 7.
I think it will be. It
I
wouldn't.
reckon
I
it'll
think
be-
it'd be strength 8. I don't think it'll be 9. I don't think you have 12 las
I want to
shots
put that
out
on. The
top.
thing is, I was like, I'll put that on the table and destroy anything anyone brings. And then Phil was like, well, I'll bring 2, what was it, links or cobra? or
Bring 2 of
something.
those.
No, two links.
I'll bring 2 of them.
And then his brother was like, oh, he's got a Phantom Titan, remember? And I was like, yeah, I'll back out. You win. The battlefield's yours.
I think that could kill a Phantom Titan,
Doubt
probably
it.
in the first
No, this is what you say every single time. You
Yeah,
say,
but
"Oh."
it dishes out. No, wait, it's Void Shield Generator.
Ah.
Means it discounts mortal wounds.
Yeah, but
And
no, it
what
doesn't
kind of-
discount it. You get a save against them.
You get a save against them.
Yeah, this is what you're like. You'll be like, well, you're still on 1
Yeah, but
wound.
like for instance, the Phantom Titan, I think, only has an invuln save based on its hollow shield, and that depends on how far it moves. each
Okay, we'll do
turn.
it. We'll pit one of those against the Phantom, and we'll see how many rounds it lasts. Let's do it.
I tell you, the one I'm surprised about this is compared to the Repulsor, which has a gun sticking out of every single orifice. This tank literally just appears to have what 2
I like this
2
one
las
like
cannons,
so
or 2
much.
dual las cannons.
I like this one a lot more
Yeah.
than the Repulsor, and I like
I'd agree.
the bits at the back, which are quite bulky. It looks like a scorpion. I know it's in the red scorpion colour scheme, but it looks like a scorpion with that giant weapon at the back and the long, sleek. It's not sleek, is it? But the long body on it. And then the bits at the back are almost like legs. I can imagine it being legs.
Oh.
Hover legs.
Yeah.
The shape of it. I forget it's just me.
I do wonder because
Right.
it looks like you could have just thrown that turret on the Repulsor and called it a day. It's a big tank, isn't it? You having trouble with your
Had a
chair?
moment on the stool.
God, even Phil's gone.
Right. Quick fire chat. Where are we?
Does anybody else? I mean, there's been loads back and forth. People love it and people hate it. I want to know what our viewers think of that.
I haven't seen people really talking about
Viewers,
it.
what do you think?
Do you like the Astraeus or do you think it looks stupid?
Okay, so Furious George has put the drunk Rachel
There we
drunk Rachel show.
Use
For
your words.
the record, I'm not actually drunk.
Snakey just subscribed. Thank you, Snakey.
Oh, thank you. So I know that didn't help. I'm not actually drunk. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Okay.
I may have been spreading a few rumours before you came.
Did you
in.
say?
I'm not...
Did you actually?
No, I was like, I may have said that you'd arrived, and instead of coming through, you just hit the fridge.
Well, that's true, but that was for pizza
I think that was because Sarah just handed us alcohol and then
and food.
some food.
So we've got a couple of questions here. We've got Andrew Buxton asking,
There you go,
how
you can
long
take
do
it,
you think
thanks.
it's going to take you to finish up that Dreadsaurian?
Probably,
Be
I
done
don't know.
on Sunday.
Don't know, Phil. How long is it going to take?
I was going to say, is this going to be a Daddy Phil doing the job?
We'll have it built tonight, definitely. We'll have it built tonight.
Airbrush tomorrow.
Airbrush tomorrow.
Detail work next week.
Yeah.
You should be happy with me, actually, Ping. I properly nailed those Frostgrave this week.
Nice.
You didn't answer the question.
I
though.
keep trying
I'm
to
dodging
nail
it.
mine, but Sam won't prime my models for me.
It's not priming the models. I asked her to put sand on the base, and she said no.
No, it's not words.
She said I will build them and I will paint them, but I'm not putting sand on them.
It's
I was
not
like,
that I wasn't feeling.
she
it
wasn't
at that
feeling
moment
putting
in
sand
time.
on the base.
That's
And then-
fair enough. If
but
you're not
then
feeling
last
basing,
night-
you're
it
not
is,
feeling basing.
yeah.
It's not even
But
painted. It was
then,
PVA.
okay, so
it
then
said.
last night when I was like coming to give Stewie, our rabbit, a little cuddle before bed, I was like, well, just chuck some glue and some sand at me and I'll quickly do it in like 5 minutes
On the floor.
now.
She was like, just throw the sand at me and I'll just do it on the floor here. It's fine. Just pass it. I was like,
And
no,
that
Rachel,
was
that's not how.
unreasonable.
Yeah.
Well, this also covers off Amit's question, which is what Frostgrave progress have we made? So,
Really not much.
Oh, yes,
domestic.
word. So I finished my warband now. I've got a Warhound to do, which will just be a Fenrisian wolf, and then I'm good to go. So I'm now going to be looking more at terms of the rules and sort of ensuring that we know what we're doing with the campaign. And in the meantime, Phil is going to be building us a board, and we're going to have a day where we come and do all of the scenery, and Sam actually has to get his warband done.
Hey, I'm
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, and the Frostgrave board is also going to be an Age of Sigmar skirmish board.
Yep.
And this is going to be an extreme board. This is going to be my craziest board I've ever built. I've built some crazy boards in the past.
You're excited about this?
I'm
aren't
really
you?
excited
Can
about
you
this.
purity
This is
see
going
it?
to have everything. Calm down.
Can
Sam.
you purity seal
Yes,
it?
I'll purity
Because the
seal it.
desert board is falling apart.
Yeah, I know. It's how you look after things. Need to be careful. But I'll purity seal this one. But this one's going to have everything. It's going to have lighting, smoke effects, sound, noise,
Are you actually?
animatronics, and
You're-
probably
yeah, you're determined.
Is it going to be like a sensory
yeah,
board?
it's going to have artificial intelligence. You're just going to go, please deploy my models for me, and it will sort it out for
I
you.
can't let you do that, Phil.
If you move 7 inches, it's going to have
It calls you out.
Emotion
It calls you out for
detection.
cheating.
It just shouts that cheat, cheat, cheat.
I rolled a 6. It's a 2.
Right, I'm just going to. So it is going to be good. We're going to do an entire series of that as well. I've already started filming because I've been prepping the boards. I'm going to come around here over Rachel's shoulder. So I've been prepping the boards. I've been. We've got all the materials in now. So it's going to be pretty exciting, and it's going to be a mixture of set scenery and
Yep.
positionable scenery.
For the middle of the board.
So we can do, yeah, exactly. So we can do the scenarios in
Yep.
Frostgrave. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yep. So Frostgrave generally is always set in a ruined sort of winter city. However, each of the different missions has a slightly different twist. So there might be you're trying to control a well in one. The next one might have a tower and some ruined buildings, and you go up and down the tower and stuff.
No.
So when Phil's been designing the board, he's going to leave this space in the middle free, and then he's got all of the interchangeable bits that go in there. So that should be pretty awesome.
Yeah, I think we can get a good few scenarios out of that and
Yep.
do like a proper. So that will be pretty exciting, and we have set dates. Or we've tried to. We're aiming to get it all done within.
Yep.
But that's just having everything built, so then we'll have to actually film things. Okay, so back to chat. We have Frost and Fist saying, "Woot, hi Rachel and Pink. I feel like I haven't seen you two in a while." Oh,
No, it has been a minute.
goodness.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
I like how this has turned into the Rachel and Pink show.
Well, it is the Rachel and Pink show.
Sam, I've only
I'll give-
stolen your chair for 2 minutes
people
while I
what they
sort
want.
this bit out. This was a really bad piece.
Does anybody
Go
else
on,
want
scroll,
a drink?
scroll down.
Although then Scott Bell's
I'm
said,
alright, thanks, but go
I'm
for it.
okay, thank you. Scott Bell then said, "Thanks, Patrick. Hello, cousin It. Hi, Scott Bell."
I thought he was talking to Patrick there. I forgot that was your
No,
nickname.
That's
Scott Beale.
me.
Beale.
Same thing.
It's got beaten down to
And then Reaper 28 Grim has asked, have you got an email people can ask questions? I think there is one.
Yes. If you do, I think info@Wargamer Online, that will get questions through. But there is also a form on the web page. If you go through to the form on the web page, there's an Ask WGO, and then you can direct your questions at individual team members, or it just comes through to the general one. But I'm pretty certain info@Wargamer Online as well will just come through as a group email. So I probably should have tested that first. If not, just do Phil Mort's at Wargamer Online. That's cool. With a Z, like my sign in.
Cool, okay. So where have we got to then? I'm just quickly scrolling through.
So we have got a few
Right,
sort
Sam,
of,
back to you.
opinions there on the tank. So we've got Marlborough69 saying looks a bit too big, no transport capacity. I probably tend to agree. If all it's got is the gun and a couple of void shield generators, I'm surprised it's such a big tank. It feels like you could fit that on a Sigmar.
Don't say that.
But
It's going to be
we'll
like
see.
strength 35.
Well, but we'll see what it looks.
When I destroy Phil's Phantom with like
I
2
think the
shots.
thing is, though, there's a whole bunch of stuff going off there, isn't there? Obviously, the power of the weapons, it's going to have a massive power plant. And then to make it an anti-grav Imperial technology,
Yeah.
they need a lot of tech to lift the power plant up.
Am I supposed to cut those off?
Oh
Yes.
wow, the Orc Boys donated
Yeah, sure.
£10.
It doesn't look like you're supposed to cut those off.
Guys!
The Orc Boys
What's
has
that?
just donated.
Oh, thank you very much. Guys.
Thank you.
So we're having to stop Sam cutting bits off. He shouldn't.
I'm not sure. They look like they should come off.
They look like they stick into the model some point.
Let's find out. Where does it go?
It's his collar, isn't it?
Yeah, what goes on
Let's
top
just
of the
leave
collar?
that till later. Let's just leave it till later.
That.
I think. No. That
Yeah.
either does that.
Yeah, you're right. Cut it off.
No. Because they fit
I
inside
know.
that.
I was being sarcastic.
Don't cut it off, Sam.
Okay. Gotcha. Thank you, Orc Boys.
Yeah, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Oh, so Natha99's going to asking, are you going to use the Dreadsaurian in a tournament once it's done?
Oh, yes.
I
I think we have to. I
I-
think that's like
yeah.
law, right?
I don't think any tournaments thought that you might bring a Dreadsaurian and hence they need to comp it. So,
The thing is now, with the new rules from
I actually
the
can't
General's
wait.
Handbook,
yeah.
she can teleport it
No,
every turn.
no,
every
she
single
cannot- no,
turn. Yeah, you can.
Yes, I can.
What?
Can't
Wait,
I?
Have you not seen the
What-
new rules?
I can just be
what,
like,
what rule lets you teleport a
Every single
Dreadsaurian?
turn, I think it's a slan or a character. The General's Handbook's at home. I should have brought it, but you can teleport one unit from anywhere on the
Infantry
table to
unit?
anywhere on the table. No, any what is it, Seraphon unit. And then if you are a slan, there's definitely a warlord trait that you can pick, where instead of doing one unit, you can do 2. So you teleport 2 units every turn. So you just capture
No.
objectives or move a Dreadsaurian, and then you just
That seems very good.
yeah, and it's more than 9 inches away
Yeah.
from the enemy, I think, and so she can still charge.
Yeah.
I was just looking. There's a bunch of questions. Some
Hence,
of them are
that's why I'm
flagged
waiting.
and some of them aren't.
Okay. Do you want to sit down then, Phil?
Rachel,
Or Pink,
no, I'm
or-
good. I'm good.
I
Rachel,
can
go
see
for the
you're on edge.
questions.
You're like hovering, going.
No, it's all right.
There's a question.
That's
Alright,
okay.
which question did you spot then?
There is
All of them.
well, there's a couple of comments about making it look like a looted Orky one, which would be awesome.
we'll ignore that because
No, that would be amazing.
that's blasphemy.
Oh, there's did you do a Shadespire vid yet? I don't know what Shadespire is.
No,
No,
not yet.
not yet. We're definitely getting one, and yeah, it
We're
looks
going
good.
to be doing it definitely. We decided there was so much coverage on it already that we didn't need to rush into it,
No,
and we had a lot on. So
So, quick question though, because I've just been having a look at the Warhammer skirmish rules,
Yeah.
and that refers to Shadespire all throughout the book. Is it the same thing,
I think it's
or
the
is
same
it
city.
too soon? But it's not the
They
same.
lead into each other. What the
Got
community
you.
said, they kind of like hand in hand, and they were saying that the Shadespire teams can be used in skirmish. They're like perfect for it. So I think it's just if you play one, you may as well play the other one.
Yeah.
And I think I'll definitely be using the Stormcast, unless you wanted them, Phil, the Stormcast for anything.
no,
I was thinking of just chucking them in the Stormcast army as characters.
Are you
Can
going to
you
be doing a
use-
Stormcast army?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already got
Okay.
it. Well, did you want one? I asked
no,
you
no.
the other day. I said, "Did you want to do
Yeah,
Stormcast?"
and I said yeah.
"Well, then you do them."
Well, only if you don't want to do them.
I've already got like.
This is a very British problem. Just both people going, no, after you, good sir.
Sam's already doing Stormcast.
Do Stormcast thing. It's fine.
You say that, but he's not finished his Primaris. He's not finished his other stuff yet.
Oh, I think Sam's doing.
I'm gonna mother him.
I am
on
working
live chat.
really hard.
Yeah.
I don't sleep.
Rachel,
Do you have time to do Stormcast?
Rachel, what's going off on the chat line? These
Right,
are very
so,
British arguments.
I did just read the best comment ever.
Yep.
So, MCM 1966 played AOS Skirmish, which is so much fun, but my girlfriend had too much wine during the second game and just hid her models behind large rocks. How familiar does that sound, Sam?
That's a legitimate tactic.
It is.
Yeah, if you don't want another game.
I'm looking forward to Skirmish. Does anybody know if you can play Caradron Overlords in it?
I'd imagine
Yes,
so.
yes, yeah. They've got Caradrons in there.
need to
I saw
start
that.
getting started
But you
on
can't take any of your
characters.
boats.
Your bows.
Yeah.
My bows.
Your boats.
Really?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's skirmish.
So-
I can't take a Maw Crusher, so you're not allowed a boat.
What about the little boats? You could take a gyrocopter if you want to get one of those.
Yeah, I'll take one of those.
I'll take one of those baby Maw Crushers that we saw that never got released.
Marlborough, yeah, I saw your point saying that
Photoshop.
there are more guns on that than I'm pointing out on the new tank. It still doesn't feel like enough to me, but I think the repulsor has
Well, you
spoiled me.
got more than enough on the repulsor.
Yeah, you've got far too much on the repulsor.
The thing is, one of my repulsors was going to be named Onyxia, because I was like, that
Yeah.
repulsor is like the peak of the army. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Now that thing's come out, it's almost like the repulsors are
Deathwing.
rhinos. No, but that is it.
Yeah.
The repulsor is a rhino. And
Yeah.
that thing is not even a Land Raider, is it? It's a Land Raider without
No,
the
it's a
transport.
battle tank.
Yeah. But that is the equivalent of a Land Raider for the Primaris now.
Except it's got no transport.
No, but what I mean is the scale. You
Size.
know, when the
Yeah,
repulsor came out, everyone was like, oh, it's the same size as a Land Raider. It's not
Yeah,
really
yeah.
a Primaris vehicle. But that is effectively the Primaris' Rhino, so it definitely is in scale.
Okay, so question from the chat.
Keep it going, Rachel.
I'm
You're doing
trying my
well.
best. I'm doing my
Well,
best.
well.
What's going on with Sam's hair?
No, I was going to do
What
the
is
other
going
one,
on with
but...
my hair?
Hold on, right. What's
My-
going on with your hair, Sam? I think it's just
Oh,
that it's
that's
not
not-
waxed today.
I don't ever wax
You're growing
it.
it out, aren't you? You're growing it out a
I
little
might
bit.
just shave it all off.
Oh, don't do that. Right. Okay, so...
Well, now the hair and beauty channel.
we are. Okay, there
With
was
absolutely
something
no
to
beauty.
do with what did you make of the Dreadsaurian sort of finish, because it looked a bit rough to say.
I love it. I mean, the final model, I wasn't too keen at
Where have I
first, but
seen that?
looking at the size of this thing now, we'll see when it's built tonight, next week.
No, I think it's good. It's a good.
When are we
cast.
going to need to look at doing the stand? Do we have to do that before we start gluing it all
The
together?
base? No.
Well,
put it
also
together
the
first.
pins and stuff. When do we have to start looking at drilling through for that
The limbs will need pinning.
I tell you what,
individually?
we need that
Yeah.
Corn Dragon to come out now, so we can have a Corn Dragon versus Dreadsaurian
That'd be
match
cool.
off.
Versus 7 more crushers.
Don't worry, you'll get squig-offs or something.
I'm not. I don't think I'm going to expand the Iron Jaw army anyway. I'm waiting for elves. That's where I'm going to commit fully to
Yeah.
Age of Sigmar.
So the finish is good. It's really good. It's quite
It
clean
does
on
look very
most of it.
detailed, doesn't
You know, there's a couple of
It's
bits.
a gorgeous kit. That head
Yeah.
looks amazing.
Huge as well.
It is, yeah.
And it's only 400 points, I think.
It looks
It
like
is.
they've
It's
literally
actually
taken
really
a
cheap
lizard.
for what it is in terms of gameplay.
I was going to say in terms of gameplay.
Yeah.
How many points is it?
400, I think.
Yeah,
That's-
it's
oh, you want-
incredible.
The same
It's
cost as
absolutely
Scarborough?
incredible.
Yeah.
That's cheaper
many
than
wounds?
Alaria.
Yeah.
That's
How
why
many-
you take it to a tournament.
How many wounds?
It's
Uh,
not. It's not
stupid
even
amounts?
like as good as a Maw Crusher, I don't think.
It is.
It's, well,
Your Maw
Of course
Crusher
it
costs
is.
more than 400, doesn't it?
460. Yeah.
Yeah, but that would eat your Maw Crusher for breakfast.
The fact that you can teleport this across the table means
It's
it's worth 400
ridiculous.
points. It's got certain benefits.
Okay.
Teleportation is one of them.
Ivor has asked, "How did you get this casted? Isn't that really expensive?" I'm not quite sure what is.
This is a 4-draw model,
Yeah.
so we haven't got this casted. Patrick donated this to the channel to Rachel for her Seraphon army.
Incredibly generous.
Yeah.
So this was made by Forgewood. But no, if you wanted one of these custom built, custom sculpted, it would probably cost a lot of money.
You go to Forge World and buy
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
It'll still cost a lot of money.
And then Akai's put Shadespire. Is it like GW version of Frostgrave?
Yeah. I don't know. It's less role playing, I think. More card
Yeah.
deck building.
Yeah.
By the look of it, it's a mix between your deck building games and your miniature games.
Yeah. Skirmish, not so much.
No.
There's no cards involved in that, but
You're already calling it
Shadespire. That one's got cards in it as well.
And I've decided that James Jones is my new favourite person because he's got can't wait to see the mighty Dreadsaurian munch some orcs and rats.
I think James has got his own Dreadsaurian as well. James is one. We met him at Warhammer Fest.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure it was James we met at Warhammer Fest.
Yeah.
And he was saying he bought the Dreadsaurian as well.
Right.
So he's a big fan of Seraphon.
Okay, so Squeak the Storm Vermin, I've fallen out with because he said rats will kill it. That's a lie. You're wrong.
He's a storm vermin. What do you expect?
And then the Orc Boys has put that's a big rock to hide the dread. A mountain.
Just dig a hole.
Okay. So I've got lots of people talking about Dreadsaurian. So Chapter Master Valrak said it's glorious.
Oh, Chapter Master Valrak's here. Hello, Valrak.
Totally agreed.
Scott Beale saying that you need to green stuff some the skink rider, so he's a cousin it skink rider.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's a really good idea, actually.
Where's the only hairy lizard in the world?
It needs to be a gin.
Is there a skink actually on this? I thought it was just a Dreadsaurian. I didn't even know there was something riding it.
You could there
has to be something.
That's a throne, isn't it?
Look.
Yeah, it's just his own little crown.
I was with Sam though. I just assumed it was its own thing.
Is that being cut off, or is that?
That needs to come off. I'll
I see. Yeah.
If you want.
Go on, then.
Can you experiment with a head fit on that? And
you need to put a slan on top of it.
Well, do I need to glue the head together first then?
Okay, fair enough.
Is it worth me doing the jaw first then? Just gluing that?
I'd probably go almost all at the same time. Does the jaw lock to the top of the head?
Not as well as you'd expect.
Like do all three like that.
I'm going to need to. I'll green stuff the gaps anyway. I think.
Yeah.
Glue it properly, activate the hell out of it, and green stuff all of those gaps, and it'll be.
Okay.
Look at that, it's a monster.
There's not even big gaps in that.
No, that's what I mean. It should be very.
Just check out the bottom though, because
That
I've
is
got to
so
take on a
cool.
large piece of this. That might be getting away.
You know
The bottom of
it's
what?
almost when you're a
The
kid and you
jaw.
bring other
You see
toys
where,
into the
I've
game sort of
taken-
thing. That's what that feels like. It's on such a bigger scale.
Yeah.
Oakley.
Where everyone else is playing with things like this big, and then you just like stick down like something that completely doesn't fit. Although people are being really mean, so someone.
Probably because they're getting responses.
So Reaper 28 Grims just put can't wait to see the Dreadsaurian taken down first turn with a lucky shot. Cheers.
Watch this space with Thankwall with his 4d6 mortal wounds.
2d6.
Oh,
Is there only 2?
Yeah.
Sure, it's 4.
only 2.
2d6.
Only 2d6 more wounds.
I think it's 4.
It's 2.
Because he's got 4 arms.
It's 2.
Disappointing.
I'm sure it's 2. You've got me confused now. We're gonna have to check it out. Somebody let us know, is Thankwall's shooting ability 2d6 or 4d6 more wounds?
Inspirational Mini is
Nice.
asking after your back.
Yeah, so nice to see you all together. How is Phil's?
Yeah, it's not been too bad second half for this week. The first half was pretty rough. It looks like I've just been at the physio today, and it looks like they are sending me off for injections into my back. So they've decided that's what's going to be necessary next. So hopefully that might get me into a position where I can get past it, keep locking up and things. That's the idea, supposedly. It gives me space to then sort of exercise the back and get it fit. So it's looking good, but thank you for asking. That's much appreciated. Don't talk about it very often.
Sam, how do you know when you're supposed to stop cutting there?
I don't know.
You're just whistling away at it.
Yeah, but I figure anything that is too much, I'll just green stuff it. You got green stuff, Phil?
You have to green stuff a whole Dreadsaurian.
I think that's the wrong approach.
No, it's fine. It's his mouth. It's not like it's detail I'm chopping away. That looks like
It's going to be hanging off.
Yeah, there's no detail on the mouth.
I think I need to take it back off, Sal.
No, it's fine.
Step away from the Saurian.
I think it'll be alright.
Can I have a look?
Yeah. You want these as well?
So what areas of that are you going to be pinning then?
The legs.
Because someone's saying that you should pin the head as well.
I don't know.
I
if
think
it
the head
needs
will
pinning.
support
I think
itself.
super glue and activating will hold this down. It's resin.
The legs and everything.
Even the legs, I would just super glue.
I'll pin the open mouth. Let me put this on camera. I mean, one of the ways you can kind of do it
Not on
is
camera.
Is it not on camera? It is
Yeah,
on
it is.
camera now. So, like for instance, how do you line a pin up between those two? You actually glue it in place, drill through the roof of the mouth there, or the bottom of the mouth, straight into the body.
Yep.
Drop the pin through both pieces, and then all you've got is a tiny green stuff job to do over the hole where the pin goes in. So we'll probably be doing that because the inside of a mouth is an ideal opportunity just to drill straight through it and go into the main core of the model because there's definitely some stuff you can if you can see that it's not a fantastic, it's not a bad fit, but it's not a fantastic fit, but it's asking a lot of super glue to hold a join like that when there's quite a gap.
So interestingly, the Orc Boys has said, please pin the head.
We will be pinning the head, old boys.
Please pin the head. Don't let Sam do it. Just pin it, Phil.
And okay, so John Booth has said, Rachel, it's not Ginge, it's Caribbean Sunset Blonde. Is that because you're
That's
also
amazing.
a Ginge as well, John? And that's what you tell yourself. I mean, I've come to terms with it. It's okay. And then what?
We got a few people saying that they think Sam's going to cut himself in a minute. Or people saying, please take it away from Sam, take it away from him now.
Is that because I'm going to be like really upset that I've got to fight it, so I'm just going to end it, or
no,
I'm going to slip?
It'll end the chat and
I'm
we'll
a bit
have to
worried
take you
that
to hospital.
Phil's like cutting right behind my ear, like with the knife.
People aren't concerned
Oh,
about
you
your
couldn't
well-being.
watch it.
They just don't want the chat to end early.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
And then James Jones has said, yes, it was at Warhammer Fest. We met face to face.
There
You
you
were all
go.
so nice. I'm going again for sure. That's
that's
awesome.
nice.
We'll definitely do
Aren't
that.
tickets? Are there
what's-
tickets available
what's the
already?
next
No, there's
Really?
tickets for the
Wow.
masterclass. Are we going to do that, depending on price?
The masterclass.
I really want to go and learn non-metallic metal, even though I can't blend at the minute very well. I want to at least go to some of these classes. It depends how expensive they are, to be fair.
When are they doing those?
The next year.
Okay.
So they're on sale tomorrow, but apparently they're going to be like sold out straight away. And it's May next year, the non-metallic metal one, and it's 2 days. You do the first day where they basically do telling you how everything works. The second day you get 1-to-1 sessions with the heavy metal team. Might be worth.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, but it depends on the price. If it's like
Oh, yeah.
extortionate, then
The trouble with all these things is I see all of those and then I go, I could buy so many minis with that price.
yeah.
And so I just
like-
have more
I've-
unpainted plastic.
I've actually started to realise that's how Sam now sees
pretty good.
currency. It's not in like
isn't it?
pounds or anything like that. It's
Oh,
in
yeah.
number of models.
It's normally
and he sort of goes, how many boxes
Yeah,
of models
it's
can I
starter
buy
boxes.
with that?
Or just individual models.
Rachel's going on a what are you doing, Rachel? Driving course thing.
It's not a driving course. It's
Well,
a
she's
track
learning-
day. I'm going to be
It's
driving a
speed
Lambo.
awareness.
She's doing a track.
Learning to
It's
drive.
definitely not
She's-
going to be speed
no,
awareness.
She's doing a track day, right? So
Yeah.
she's going on one of these. I was like, how much does that cost? She's like, oh, I was like, that's like more than an army starter box. Like I could start an army. I could start a whole army for that. And she's like, yeah.
We're-
But
we're-
I get to drive a Lambo and an Aston Martin.
I'd rather have an army. I'd rather have a 50 quid box.
Do we need to get Bono to come in and help raise Sam a new army?
I need to get the Fire Slayers done. If you're
Okay.
doing Stormcast as well, there I'll have to wait. I'm just going to wait for elves.
If
When
you
they're
want
out.
to do Stormcast, you can.
No,
do
I was doing it
Stormcast.
because we need more armies for the channel. We need to do more Age of Sigmar. And I've got Iron Jaws, and that's all I play, so I wanted to do more 1,000-point forces just to mix it up.
Yeah.
But if you have got time to actually commit to...
What you mean,
doing more
spraying them
armies.
gold and washing them and being job done?
Yeah, but I can't just do that.
Could we not just put up a video of me crashing a Lambo? Would that not get quite a few hits?
Probably.
It's not, it's not really war games.
Well,
But yeah, if that's what you want to do, Rach.
Okay, so back to the chat. So
Well, you were the one derailing it.
Are we still live?
Yes. So
Just
Akaya
checking.
said there's no rider on the Dreadsaurian, so that answers that. And Liam Baddeley has put that it's 2d6 more.
There you go.
There we go. So
why
all
would you
answers-
betray me, Liam?
You're supposed to be an accountant, like knowing stuff.
2d6, 4d6.
Andrew
Yeah.
Buxton has asked how many wounds does it have, so I'm guessing that is
12
the
maybe?
Dreadsaurian.
12 or 14?
More than 12.
Check it.
Should we get the stats?
Yeah.
Where are the
Forge
stats?
World's website.
Right.
Forge World's website.
Just type in on Google Forge World Dreadsaurian and it will
Okay,
come up.
bear with, guys.
And rather nice.
No, no,
thought-
no,
You don't
wait,
need to change the
no, no, no.
camera.
Look,
Get it up first
just
and then change the
just
camera.
click on that.
Come on, Rachel, you're doing really well.
Just click at the top of there and
Okay,
just
here we
type in
go.
Forge World Dreadsaurian.
Forge World. Red.
I say, is everyone seeing your search history now, Phil?
Yeah.
Right, top
WGO
one.
Rachel.
I think you're really upset by that, aren't you? Right, go down to the
I'm not sure who's more upset, you or Phil.
Right,
There you go.
there.
Rules.
Yeah. So Phil,
Oh,
what did you text me today? Phil texted me saying we're now on Google or something.
Yeah, 16 wounds. 16 wounds,
Okay.
3 up save. That's not bad. Considering you Mystic Shield it, you're going for a 2 up save there.
Yeah, you missed my story
Do you
about
want
Google.
to finish your story, Sam?
What, go on, Sam.
So Phil texted me saying we're now on Google. On Google, when you search Wargamer Online, it comes up with Wargamer Online.
Yeah.
And it never did that before. But the third,
Whoa! It did do that. It's Wargamer Space Online. That's been the tricky one.
right?
2 separate words, but
Okay.
and now it comes up with Wargamer Online. But carry on.
But I feel like you should finish the
No,
story. now.
you go for it. It's your story.
So Phil got really upset because the third option on this thing was Wargamer Online Rachel. No, not Phil. Wargamer Online Phil.
The third most popular search for Wargamer Online is Wargamer Online, Wargamer Online, and Wargamer Online Rachel.
So, guys,
We don't even show. Sam
Guys.
doesn't even show on the rankings.
if we can get number 4 to be Wargamer Online Pink,
Please do
that
it.
will make my day, and Sam will
Hashtag
cry.
Wargamer Online Pink.
We'll release a video of Sam crying.
It's fine. I'm just a goblin. I just sit and paint and make videos and edit battle reports. But yeah, Rachel and Pink from Men and Lady.
That nobody has seen for a long time.
No.
That is
That's
amazing.
looking better. That's
Right,
quite tight, that joint.
Looks like a
So-
T-Rex. doesn't it?
Okay, where
That's
did we get up
amazing.
to?
I thought it's rather nice there. Vaughan Killian saying that this has been really fun. We should do this more often.
Oh, we should.
We
I'm having
should.
a cracking time.
I kind of want this Dreadsaurian. I want to put an orc on the back of it.
Off.
Imagine an orc mega boss on the back.
Yeah,
Well,
I
the
don't
armour
think
doesn't really work with it,
Sam,
does
I'm
it?
sorry,
Chop
I don't
that
think
off.
that's why Patrick bought
Chop
it.
it off.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Chopper.
And okay, so Scott Bill said that is an absolutely beautiful model. Couldn't agree more. This chat was gifted to the Blood Ravens, all belong to Gabriel.
Can you see Scott Beale's thing there? Have you heard of Valhalla in the US? You should do
Yep.
something similar in the UK.
Oh, we
Yeah,
should.
I think we should. I think that's well. There's a good question for the chat. Would people be interested in some kind of Wargamer Online event?
We've already got the
What's
name,
that?
haven't we?
Oh no, did you grab that?
We've got the name sorted.
Yeah.
It's Wargamer Offline. Same logo.
Same people.
Same
This
people,
is
yeah.
amazing. I'm just going to show this on the camera, people. Look at this. I love the fact that they've disguised the joints inside these
The armour.
sort of the armor collars, but you know that just goes.
But not the mould lines on the spine.
But that's just incredible. Don't listen
Look
to
at
Sam. That's just.
It's just such a gorgeous
He likes
model.
to
just
grumble.
stunning.
It is amazing.
That is amazing.
I can't wait to even it's just built
We do need to get a case ordered for it, though, don't we?
a case for itself.
It is. I think we're going to need to get a 1.5 size case. Phil reckons he can fit this into a single case, but I don't think we can.
I think you can. My spatial
I'll leave it
awareness
to you
is
guys.
Curious.
second to none.
What base are we going to get for it? Are you going to build something out of wood?
That's just 40 mil on each foot.
No, that'll look daft. That'll look absolutely ridiculous.
Um,
I need to rob some
I was
stuff off
going
you
to
as well.
3D print an oval base for
Yeah,
you, the
that'd be
right
awesome.
size, because we can.
Does
do
it
the
not
bevel
come with
and
a
everything.
base?
No.
What?
Foliage. I
don't even
I
think
need
it would
green
fit.
foliage off you, Phil. I
Green
remember.
foliage.
So Rachel's bases for the Seraphon, I need to add a load of green stuff, like green bits of flock and fluffy flock. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I need
Well,
to add all of that.
Because this is the
You-
biggest.
Yeah, it's far
This
too
is the
small, I
biggest
think.
base.
Oh no, maybe that would.
It might
be
just
alright.
make it on it, but if not, I'll 3D print one.
Is that going to be? I'm going to have to pin through it and build up a temple and stuff on it.
I guess it depends how tall the model is, because if you can't get any models into base to base with it,
Oh, Brad Larry
'Cause
just
it's too low.
subscribed.
Thank you, Brad.
Woo!
Where can I sign up for Wargamer Offline?
How good is that?
We need to find like.
Well, I've already got a venue in mind. And I've spoken to the venue owner as well, and it'd be pretty cool because it's like yurts and like there's an outdoor barbecue, and then there's like it's all like glamping, but then there's a massive manor house in the centre of it which could host the game. So
Yeah.
it's a possibility. So if people are interested, then let us know. We might have to do it because I'd have to commit quite a lot of cash up front because you have to book all of these things. Maybe we'd do it as a Kickstarter where people could sign up, which is that's how they ran Valhalla this year.
Yeah.
So we'd do it as a Kickstarter and see if we get enough people to sign up to it. So if we start to see some interest, if people are saying yes and they'd be interested, then and we'll mention it in a couple more chats maybe and see what kind of
people want to do.
and if that's, I'll start talking to the people I've met. So
I'll teach people how to paint non-metallic metal.
do that.
I don't have a clue.
I don't think I can teach people stuff.
No, we'll just play board games.
I would. Yeah, I just.
Rachel, all you do is show up with the Dreadsaurian and smash everybody to pieces.
And she'll be number 2 in the search.
I'm like, boom. Okay, so where did we get up to? Kai's giving us a little shout out, as in, hey everyone, don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Whoop, whoop.
Amit's really good at that.
Yeah, he's a good.
Johnny
good
Rockstar.
He's a good egg.
He is a good egg.
Sam, are you carving a new part there or trimming it?
Sam,
Stop
ruining
whittling
You're
it.
like whittling it away. Why?
I feel like I want to do more work. I want to feel.
it's
You're
good
doing
enough.
negative work.
Just
See, that's why you can drill that bottom jaw, because the tongue will hide any fill anyway.
I don't know why, but I feel like it's got the voice of a murloc. Get it? Not as scary when it does that. We need to get one of these in Total War. We need a Dreadsaurian.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah, they do need a Total War,
Yeah.
actually. I need to play Total War.
Yeah.
Furious George has put, tell us more about this track day. What model Aston and Lambo? Anything
God,
else?
no,
What track?
stop.
Hashtag car chat.
The fact he's written #car chat makes me think that is a purpose derailing.
Yeah.
I would totally take the bait, though.
Right, can we start gluing this now?
So I think it's going to be a DB9, but I don't know what the Lambo will be.
Is that everything cleaned up?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'd score the joints though.
I
a bit.
know, it's going to be
Okay.
really good. I'm going to do it with my dad.
Do you
and my
want
sister.
to
And
clean
apparently,
the rest
okay,
up
so if you
and
pay
then
an
I'll
extra
start scoring
tenner,
some of the joints?
then you can actually like go round with a proper
best
racing
thing
driver,
is-
and he shows
Yeah.
you like what you can really do. And
Probably
oh my God,
to
it's
start
amazing.
with the limbs.
So I think we're done with hashtag car chat. I've got it out of my system.
Done.
Yeah.
So some questions here. The Orc Boys is saying any
Because if you do
update
that,
on Premium
we'll drill
Plus.
through here.
Premium
Oh,
Plus.
that's a good question.
Any updates? Yes, I haven't done it yet. That's the update, but I will get it done. Seriously, and we're really behind on it.
Well, Premium Plus, one of the ideas was that we were going to do the extra level and do giveaways, but we've got ideas for that anyway, haven't
Yeah.
we, with normal Premium?
Yeah,
So,
we'll give it some. We'll give it some thought, and maybe I'll do an update.
because we've got... when are we
on
going to talk
Monday.
about that?
What?
When
That?
are we going to talk about... Was it Halloween we were going to do that?
Yeah, that's Halloween. Save
Okay.
that for Halloween, Sam.
Okay.
That'll be because we're going to do a Halloween special as
We
well.
are. We're doing.
We should
Halloween
just
Yeah.
come
So
out here
talk
and
about
do
the
that.
Halloween special then. Should we just do that here?
Talk about
Yeah,
that.
if we
We
send
could
over
set a
if you want,
game
we'll
up
do
and
it.
everything.
I've not heard about this, so this could be the big announcement.
Well, that is the big
Hey!
we've not really worked out.
when is the Halloween? When are we going to do a Halloween
When
show?
is Halloween?
No. When are we
So
going to do?
sometime in October, Sam.
When are we going to do a Halloween show? Are we going to come around
We
here and
could.
do it?
I mean, we
could
could
do
do
it here.
the Halloween show
What
on Halloween.
what weekends? What day does Halloween fall on?
Good question.
Have a quick.
I'm
Why?
sure there's something
Oh,
going
it's
off around
okay,
here.
It does work. You're like, why does Apple not do anything?
That's a computer. It's not.
Why is it?
It's not a Mac.
It's a money.
Oh.
It is a Mac.
It's just the Mac
but
mouse,
It's running
isn't
as a
it?
PC.
Yeah.
No, it is a Mac as well. But the
Oh yeah,
Mac's
yeah. But at the
running-
minute it's running Windows.
Yeah, it's running with.
He's got no excuse.
Oh, okay.
That's what I
So,
was getting
so
at.
Halloween's going to be a Tuesday.
So we do the Friday before for a live show.
Can't we do the Tuesday?
What, we just come here on a Tuesday instead of the Friday, or as well as the Friday? Up to Phil.
Yeah, we just do it on the Tuesday. You've got to do it on Halloween,
Yeah,
haven't you?
I just thought. I'm sure I'm doing something on that Monday anyway. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm doing an escape room.
Oh,
on
that'd
that
be good.
Monday. Yeah, that'd be fun as well. I'm doing lots of fun stuff at the minute.
I can set you one of those up here if you want. Lock you in the bathroom.
Just as long as you lock her in with a bottle of wine.
whatever fills your
Funny you
boots.
should say that because Akai has also put Rachel can do a wine taster for Wargammer Online. I've clearly
here
got a
we
good
go,
reputation.
here we go.
Do I?
I'm
put
not
that on?
actually an alcoholic, in
No.
case anyone's wondering.
You're not an alcoholic.
Borderline.
That's what an
Stalker-
alcoholic would say.
Stalker 40k is appreciating our Murloc impressions.
I really want to play Warcraft again, but I know I'll
Can we
have
have
no
a Murloc
life if I
impression
did that.
again?
You'll never finish your army then.
Very good.
I love Murlocs, they're amazing.
Um,
Killing them like 20 at a time. There's nothing
If
better.
they brought out Murlocs as a playable race, you would be back like that.
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, I wouldn't. I'd be there with Rachel as a playable a playable Murloc, just following me around. Follow me, Murloc. And you, Pink, you'd be back on it in seconds.
I'd be a Murloc.
There's actually a lot of people showing interest in Wargamer Offline.
Well, that's good. It means that it might be worth looking at. It sounds good. Phil's found an awesome place.
I think someone even said that they'd come to the UK. Yeah, it was Scott Beale said would love to come to the UK for a week event.
Ralph is in France as well, I think, isn't he?
Yes.
So, we could do a proper gathering.
Yeah.
Book it in advance. We could get the deposit so we can pay for the event without worrying about going bankrupt. And then just have loads of people from all over come in.
Then we could we've got access to tables, so we just need to work out how many tables. And we need to work out how many the venue can manage.
And what rooms, or whether we do camping or rooms. I don't know. Camping seems a little bit like...
It's not camping. They're really...
glamping.
It's glamping. They're really cool as
What's
well.
glamping?
One of them is like a boathouse, and it's like a boat that's being dragged onto land and then converted into
It's basically a flat with canvas walls.
Really nice.
Yeah, but isn't that like 10 grand for that then?
No.
No, so
You don't buy it.
I went to a glamping thing in South Africa, and it was amazing. It was basically like bigger than this room, and it had literally its own bathroom. Like it looked like tiles.
That just sounds like a house, Rachel. Are you sure you didn't just go to a hotel?
I went to Africa and I stayed in a hotel.
It was
Well
amazing.
done.
We had water and beds.
And at night they sometimes put the lights on for us. Great hotel room.
How they live.
The jacuzzi was lovely.
Slumming it.
It was in the middle of like a big safari park.
Africa.
Yes, it was in Africa.
Isn't Africa just one massive
Well,
safari
I think
park because there's just animals everywhere?
The reason
That's
I'm
why I
thinking
see
that
it.
accommodation is really good, for instance, we could do a different range of price, because if people wanted their own accommodation, there are like one bed glamping pods and stuff like that, so you can just hire one of those yourself.
Yeah,
but
like a tree
one
trunk.
of them's a boat, one of them's a tree house, and all.
Oh, there is actually a tree. I was joking.
Then there's the yurts, which they like sleep about 6 people, but they've got like a big open log fire in the centre and stuff like that.
That
Yeah,
sounds so
but
good.
they're so warm. We did an event there in the middle of winter, and you go into the yurt and the fire's roaring and all the rest. And it's amazing.
Is there a hot tub?
There is inside the manor house, yes. But
Is
there's
there a
also
pool?
the thing is, for people who wanted more indoor stuff, there's like converted barns with accommodation and everything.
So,
That sounds
guys,
good.
hashtag Wargaming Online Rachel Hot Tub.
Oh,
Is that that's the next Google search?
Number 2 Google search.
Yeah.
Although
Family
saying
friendly,
that,
family.
we are going to we're doing a cabin holiday, aren't
Pink
we?
can't help
Yep.
himself.
With like a log fire and a hot tub and all that jazz. So that would be good. That's not open to the public. I'm just gonna throw that out there. But that'll be really nice because that'll be at the end of November, so it'll be like really like cold and
Hopefully not
cozy.
inside.
Yes.
Like Derpimus Maximus here is saying glamping is just expensive camping. Don't worry, Derpimus, you can sleep outside in the tent with Sam.
No, there's also converted barns, and they are very plush, very nice, with proper bathrooms and everything. So if you wanted to go with that, that's the thing. We could offer a range of stuff depending on what people are looking for.
Or just regular barns with buckets.
That'll be
it's not one of those.
That'll be like Sam's
It's
budget.
really nice, and like I say, the what they do is organised as part of it. There's a massive outdoor dining area. They've got a huge barbecue, which is all undercover. There's an outdoor bar. It's just mental, brilliant.
That
It's
does
really
sound
good fun.
amazing.
That does sound really,
I'd be
really
well
good.
up for
I'd be
that.
up for that.
Well,
Okay,
you're not
so back
invited,
to-
Rachel.
What? How
Joke,
rude.
joke.
What, one other thing is, someone's been asking, are we going to do the Halloween special in costume?
Ooh.
I feel like it's a requirement because it's Halloween.
I think so. I think we've got to.
At the very least,
I don't do dress. I'll just come as myself.
yeah, I'll
I've
go
got like a
as-
Yeti.
Yeah, I'll come as what's his name? No, not Chewbacca. What's the
You're doing
guy?
shaved Chewbacca.
What's the grumpy Care Bear? You
Yeah, I don't care, Bear.
Right, I'm gonna try and get this back on course,
Back on
guys.
course.
We can do this. So Seymour has put, I'm almost tempted to unsubscribe so I can subscribe again and see my name pop up on the screen.
Oh, do it. Just
Do
go
it.
I'm
for
not
it.
that
Go
big of a
for it.
kid, not quite, but the temptation is real.
Just
If you do
just
it, we'll all give you a big cheer and say,
No,
oh,
then
Seymour
No,
everybody's
everyone's gonna do
gonna
it.
do it. Well done, Rach.
I like this one. Akaya saying that Rachel's idea of outdoors is opening the windows in the hotel.
This as well. I mean, that thing in South Africa, that was like me going, I'm like camping here.
I think you messaged
It
me
had a
like,
bathroom.
I'm in the wilderness. I'm in the middle of the wilderness,
Yeah.
surrounded by elephants.
On safari.
And then she got home and she's like, yeah, it was like a hotel. It was like a
Wait,
palace.
hold on. Stalker 40k's just.
Hey!
Okay, so we've got Woohoo Halloween special. Wargamer offline sounds great. Make it a weekend with camping, gaming, and lots of wine. Then I could persuade the better half to come along.
There'll
Definitely,
definitely be
the
wine,
more the merrier.
definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
there, so there's got to be wine.
Rachel.
Oh, fucking Killian as well. This is bad. This is going to crash the labels.
Hey.
You know what? This is playing catch up as well, I imagine. It's literally doing them in order now.
And then James Jones has put Phil's TV screen scenery is epic. What do the rest of WGO crew think of it? What's your TV screen scenery?
Hold on, I'll go get it in a second.
Okay.
What's
TV
this?
screen scenery.
It was this thing, Sam.
The Orc Boys has put Halloween
Oh,
it's
yeah,
all
yeah,
around
yeah,
magic
yeah.
bikes.
It's like billboards. They're
This is amazing.
When did you show that off?
There you
Oh
go.
yeah, that is cool.
When did you show that off?
Yeah. It must have been on the hobby. It was a hobby hangout, wasn't it? So I think it was playing the. I think I was talking. Oh, it was on my scenery chat. So there you are. It's playing the
We
video.
need to get that city board done as well.
We do need to get it done.
And
I'm-
purity sealed.
I'm really good because I was going like I'm gonna build a Blood Bowl table. It's gonna have like
Yeah.
all of these things in, and then like next thing like Phil's just built one.
No, I built that ages ago, I think. I just
I'll
didn't
steal
tell you
it.
I'd already come up
I'll
with the
steal
idea.
it.
When I was working
You
at
look
GW,
so
you made that,
excited.
didn't you?
Yeah, that's been built ages, but never finished because it's part of the city board.
Okay,
Oh, it looks so cool.
Karanis has put Phil has his own escape room with a very scared face.
Yeah.
And
Everybody else
put,
doesn't call it escape.
WGO team does an escape room. Oh my god, we should
Right,
film
the
that.
whole people film that. Yeah.
That'd be
It'd be like
so
Blair
cool.
Witch Project. I love the idea that it'd just be like hours later, you'd be like, yeah, we're still here. Step
Oh,
one.
we should do that. That'd be so
Just
good.
be Sam
That could be the live chat.
Oh,
This is stupid. Why are we doing
I
that?
tell you what, can we just have one where Sam goes in, we film him and we commentate?
It's not supposed to be bullying. It's,
Day 1, Sam is still in first room. Day 10.
I'd die in there.
Please send help.
It'd be the first live death on Wargamer Online. Goodbye, Sam. It was nice to know you.
Well, out of all the joints so far, I found the first one that doesn't align very well. So the only one that we've got so far
glued
is
that?
this front leg. Yeah, it's glued. But I tried it in a dozen positions and
I
it
love
either
it.
dropped off the back or it
So is that now pinned?
it's not pinned though. It's only glued to hold it while we pin it though. So that's the
What
important
do you mean?
thing.
How are you going to pin the legs?
You drill through from the outside.
What do you mean? Through there? You're
Yeah,
going to ruin detail.
I'll drill through there and up there. Well, you just green stuff over that, Sam. Fine.
Look, I
Beautiful.
love his little arm. Look on the other side.
You're really going to drill just straight through his little knee?
Yeah.
You won't see it from
You
underneath.
just green stuff.
And how are you going to drill through that?
I'll work it out.
Really? That's going to hurt to watch.
You drill it from this side,
You
surely.
don't have to watch.
I won't watch.
I love his little other arm. Look, it's a little really nervous. Little, hello. 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 Hello.
wonder
Spare a
if-
minute.
Can we not?
Can you do the noise again?
Can we
Sam?
not do that somewhere else?
If you want to, break it off then, Sam.
Just thinking, can we?
It
No, because we're
doesn't
going to have
fit
to
any other
re-sculpt
way,
his
but-
entire shoulder.
Why?
If we like bend his arm down,
Oh,
so
yeah.
he's on all fours.
I wouldn't do that.
I
I'd
think
leave
it
that
would
doing
look better
that.
on all fours.
We'll put a
No.
rock underneath it. And it just looks like he's crawling over a rock.
It doesn't
That's a
look like
better
it's
idea.
saying hi. Oh yeah, over a rock would do that.
Yeah. Or a dead dude. Have you got any like
Or just
Nothing
a
that
skeleton.
auras?
I'm not putting. I haven't got Oryx anyway. I built them all and painted them. Right, I think that's done.
I've literally just seen the best comment ever.
Look at his jaw. When his jaw's off funny, it looks really weird.
So Karanis, on a completely separate note, Karanis has just put Phil's escape room. It puts the lotion on its skin, or it gets the airbrush again.
That's the lotion on its skin.
Rachel had
Right,
never
to
seen
get-
that until was it about a month ago? Wasn't
It
it?
was a few months ago.
There was a
yeah.
remix, and I was like singing the remix to
What?
Rachel.
What do you mean?
It was amazing.
What, there's a song one?
Yeah, I'll show you
they've done
later.
like a remix
Okay.
to it.
but I was doing it all
The problem
night.
is that whenever anyone said anything in that sort of tone, it was just in my head for like a month.
Put the lotion in the basket. Really good acting there.
Derpimus Maximus, hi, I'm Kevin the Dreadsaurian. Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Saviour?
Can you give it glasses?
Lord Croak.
Or Lord and Saviour Lord Croak.
I feel like he shouldn't have his mouth open. He should be like calmly.
I feel like you should be able to pull a bit of string and his mouth just opens and closes.
Hello there. I am just a celestial spirit.
Phil, make it happen.
Because these are all demons now.
I
Aren't
feel
they?
like Sam shouldn't have a say on how the model's put together.
Well,
this is like Sam all over, isn't it? Get it out of the
with
packet, build it, paint it. No. I'm going to see if I can make him balance on one foot. And in his mouth, I'm going to have him carrying a ball.
Do you know what I was thinking?
In that ball is a giant hamster, but it's not a hamster, it's a lizard man.
You haven't heard my latest idea.
Go on.
I want to do Illidan
Yeah.
as a black dragon character in my army.
Okay.
But instead of having glaives as weapons, I want them to be giant bone, almost like growths that come out of his
Like I say,
arm.
I'm going to say where this is going wrong. How would he just function normal day-to-day life
doesn't.
with giant bone
doesn't.
swords coming out
He's
of his
just a
hands?
monster. He's going to have wings. He's going to
Yeah.
be huge. He's going to have massive dragon horns coming out of his head.
Yeah.
And he's going to have these huge bone growth glaives that come off him. It's going to be inspired. It's not going to be exactly
Okay.
like
I mean,
Illidan.
how does he go to the toilet?
He doesn't.
He doesn't.
Or he just wets himself. He's a black dragon.
He just wets himself. Nothing inspires fear in your enemies.
Oh, I'm really
I
sorry.
I just peed myself.
It's these claws. I can't do anything with
That tickled me.
it. Yeah, please make that model.
Can you like paint on a wet patch?
we can oh dear me.
Oh, that hurts. Well, I'm not doing that idea.
I love this one. The guy has just said, escape room day 2, Sam is still not out of the car in the car park.
That's how to deal with the child lock.
You know, you're laughing, but what was the steering wheel?
What?
Right, so the car was at the garage.
Wait,
Rachel's got this
yeah.
this car, hasn't she? And
I've got this car.
I've only ever used old cars that don't even have power
Yeah.
steering. And I went to pick it up for Rachel and tried to drive it away. The steering wheel wouldn't move at all. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I can't even put the key in. Nothing's
Yeah,
happening.
you need to give it a jiggle.
Yeah. But I was like doing everything. It's broke. Wrong key. How do I get into the car with the keys, but the keys don't go in the... What's going on? Like, this is definitely my keys, but it's not working. They broke it. So I went back in. And this...
No.
Oh, you went to the mechanic and told him the steering
I
wheel
was
was
just like,
broken.
I don't know what's going on because I'm oblivious.
When
like,
was
completely oblivious.
this?
This is when the car like broke
Was it
and
when
everything
you were
died
like
on it.
10 or...
And anyway, this lady came out, the receptionist.
Oh, the receptionist fixed
yeah,
your car.
yeah,
for
yeah,
you.
she came out and she was like, yeah, you just jiggle it. And I was like, I've never even seen that in a car. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I love that. I love the receptionist fixed your car for you.
That's what happens when you don't have fancy stuff.
Did the mechanics
All
go?
common sense.
I love the
Yeah,
idea.
how would you know that? Like, how is that
just
common
do
No,
sense?
you find out. You
things.
just find out. I love the idea
From
the
a
mechanic.
receptionist.
The mechanic will go like, "Don't worry, mate. We'll send our best man on it right now. Doris, can you go fix his car?"
I'm so useless. Although I have got better over the last year or two with training from Phil. Phil's trained me to do all sorts of stuff now. I'm like drilling and
Yeah.
screwing things.
Well,
and
we saw him pop the wall, didn't we? That was impressive.
yeah, just watching Phil do like manly stuff.
Well, we did the hoovering.
It's not manly stuff, it's DIY stuff. Sarah could
Dad
put that
skills.
wall up.
Dad skills.
So
Sarah just shouting at me because I was holding the paintbrush wrong.
no, she wasn't shouting
Wrong
at you.
way
She
round.
was laughing at
She was
you.
laughing at me because I was holding the paintbrush weird.
I still want
apparently.
Sarah to come and join the chat.
She's been really good actually. I expected her to burst in the room and just go, I'm on the internet!
You've now just asked for it. This
Tom
is
Wilson's
this is
put
coming on.
Pink's
It's almost
laugh,
built.
my new favourite thing.
Ah, thank you, guys. That is coming along. That is a gorgeous,
I just
gorgeous
don't like
model.
its claw now.
We've got all
Hello.
the pinning to do.
It does look like this.
What was that from?
Take it off, yeah.
Big Summer Blowout.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen that.
No, what is
It's a
it? Frozen, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't know mechanical stuff and
Make some
DIY, but I
umbrellas.
know Frozen. Can I build this? Can I do this? Is this useful? How does it go together?
Yeah, if you can do that, that'd be cool.
You help yourself, Sam.
There's holes there, and there's.
Oh right, yeah.
There you go.
I'd check the picture on that though, because I wonder how long those pegs are meant to be. They might be that long.
I reckon it should have that giant portal that's on the back of the Stegodon, the
Yeah.
engine of the gods thing. That thing looks cooler than this.
Are you going to make this Dreadsaurian even bigger? Put the whole Triceratops.
Stegodon
Put a Stegodon
on
on the
its
back of its back, and a Carnosaur on the
Yeah.
Stegodon.
You wouldn't let me have a skink, so now I put a Stegodon on it instead.
And Croak on the Stegodon.
I've got another skink, Slam Priest paint for you, Rach. I'll do a really good job on that one for you.
Don't touch it.
It's not just Tom Wilson, so Kablam's just put I'm broken and Fiona's George has put Pink's life is infectious.
I like.
People would just be playing that on repeat.
That's it. Done now. I like Margaret said that the receptionist told you to jiggle it about, did she, Sam?
Family friendly Pink.
You can't help yourself, can you?
I can't, no.
You want to show that on the camera, Sam, as a current progress then?
They can see it.
Well, they can't see it on its side.
Look at
though.
that.
Turn it over. Just look at
Ooh.
that beastie. Look at that.
Oh.
And his little claw.
You assembled that really quickly.
Well, it needs pinning and everything. It's only
Look
sort of
at
Imagine
tied
if it
together.
was just stood on a giant rock in a different place. You mean if that leg was down a bit?
What stood on its hind
Like
two
that?
legs?
No, yeah. So, like, hold on, I'm trying to get the angle right. So imagine it almost like that.
Yeah.
With its leg down a little bit.
Yeah, so it's like a T-Rex now.
Yeah, almost like just mounting a stone and then shouting in pain, like, hello there. That would be really cool. Hello there.
That would be a
Irish.
major conversion.
Well, it
It's not
wouldn't.
even
You
a
just
minor
You just put that
conversion.
leg down there, didn't you?
Sam, step away from the model.
Do you know what I think?
You've got
Just
the
paint the
whole
model,
Yeah.
Sam.
model
Just
to
paint it
rework.
as it is.
I suppose you would have to convert the bottom
The
legs as
tail
well.
needs bending out the way.
The head.
Yeah, it would, but it would be amazing. Anyway,
Leave it.
another day maybe. I just can't not build things differently.
It's a beautiful model as it is.
Yeah, I know, but somebody else has got a model like that. Whereas, do you not think it's nice just to do something different to convert it a little bit?
Give it a hat.
Would you do that, or would you ask Phil to do it?
No, I do. I convert everything, don't I?
God.
What do you mean, oh God?
I'll order
I
another
don't think
one.
it needs converting.
It just pains me to have a model that's not.
Vote,
It's not my model anyway. It's your model, so it doesn't
vote
matter.
on the chat.
No, it's Rachel's model. It doesn't matter.
I like it like that.
It is huge, though, isn't it?
It is awesome.
It's amazing.
I think we'd probably need to get a birth certificate sorted for it. It's like,
Yeah,
I
baby.
think it's qualified. Anyway, what we were going to have a look at, it was going to be... Oh, it's like a collar.
Right. How are we doing for time, Rachel?
We
Because
have
maybe that's a
run
good point to stop
over.
if we've caught up.
What
with the
time
chat.
have we got now? Yeah.
Yeah, it's 15:15.
Pink's got to head off.
Have
and
you?
We've got work to
Yeah.
do.
That's kind of lame.
I'll go see the missus.
Aww.
Where is this? Oh,
Who
it's
does
that
that?
camera, isn't it?
You should have
There
brought
you go.
her.
Well, are you going to round the show up, Rachel?
Yeah, I'll round the show up. A little matter. Is it a boy Dreadsaurian or a girl Dreadsaurian? It feels like a boy.
I
think it's
thought
a
you'd be
boy.
a big girl.
I thought he looked like a
Yeah.
girl.
Do you reckon?
I think-
I feel like it's a
definitely.
boy.
I think it's like Godzilla and it's asexual.
I think we should name it after the
Godzilla
character
literally
section.
laid eggs.
No, but
the
it
film.
yeah, but it doesn't have a partner, does it?
If it
I'm
lays
sure
eggs,
they
it's
said in
usually a
Godzilla that
girl.
it was like asexual or something.
Yeah, it doesn't need a partner. But yeah, I remember that
Ooh.
much because I remember the
What
gauzy
now?
that
Ooh.
I. Anyway,
Okay, I'm gonna wrap
but
this
it's
up.
a girl.
Well, what if it's
Okay.
climbing down? It's kind of less of a conversion.
You're gonna That's just angling the base.
We're gonna put out a clip.
Converted.
Okay,
Yeah.
So, Rachel, are you going to round the show?
I'm
up?
trying.
Sorry.
Right, thanks everyone for joining us.
Thank you,
And
everyone.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks to Phil.
Hold on. There you go.
Hey,
Sam, come on, we can
come
all get on
on.
the screen.
I'm quite large.
Oh,
Move over a bit, Pink.
Okay, thanks everyone for joining us. It's actually been a really fun show. Thanks to Sam, Pink, and Phil for coming as well.
Yeah, cheers for coming, Phil.
Thanks for feeding us.
Yep.
And if you've enjoyed the show, please subscribe, give us a like, and head over to the website, check it out. It's www.wargameronline.com. Is there anything else? Have I missed anything?
Well, thanks to Orc Boys and Patrick.
Oh yeah, big thanks to Orc Boys and Patrick for them. Thanks to everyone that subscribed during the chat as well. And we will see you next week, possibly 3 Mondays musings.
Oh.
Monday musing.
Okay,
yeah,
there's going to be a
next
Monday
week.
musing. So thanks again, everyone, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
I don't actually know
You
how
just
to
got
end the
end
chat.
Credits. End credits.
Where's the credits?
End credits.
Where?
Down a bit. There. End credits.
Yeah.
Professionalism.
End credits. Bye, guys.